This is a Lifereef HVS 224. It's hang-on VS2 skimmer. I've got it on the front of my aquarium. All I've got in here is just live rock, and I'll plug it in here and show you how the flow goes on it. Of course, the lid keeps a lot of noise in there, and you can see the gunk that's in the lid here. The whole riser tube's like that, actually a little worse, but it does pull the skin mate. It does make a baby diaper's mess in there. Now for the hardware, there's a 1-inch gate valve here that controls the return back to the sump tank, however you want to plumb it. And then this venturi, it's a Lifereef venturi, uses a 3/4 inch barb that goes down to a Rio 3100 pump that's at the bottom of my tank, which is why I have the wire and it's all hanging on the front. But there's nothing in it. It's not a display, it's just a quarantine tank. Now ideally I would remove this venturi, it screws in, and put a Mazai venturi on it, or at least try a bigger pump first, because the Mazai venturi just blows the froth like crazy. Love it. It's quiet. And here's what I was talking about on the hose. If you tap a hole into the cup and run an elbow down to the venturi where the air comes in, it keeps your venturi cleaned out because of the damp, humid airflow that comes through it. Keeps the salt creep out. Now, this is my 36-inch Lifereef. It needs cleaning too. You see how the hose barb runs back down to the venturi. And this is a Mazai, some call Mazzy venturi. I had Lifereef plumb in, or he welded in a fitting for a counter current, which I plumbed using a True Union, all onto the 1-inch input. BL40, I think it's a 1270 gallons an hour wide open. The only adjustment is the return. It's a gate valve. Turn it just a tad tighter, you raise your water level, which will give you a little, and my ATO just kicked on, which will give you a little bit higher of a water level in here and wetter skim mate. Now on the bottom here, to bring it up, to bring the output up level with the input of the sump where it returns into my sump, I built a platform for it. And where there's no air or no reaction area here, I've put black construction paper on there because the sunlight from my window is causing a huge amount of coral and algae to grow down in there where it's pretty low flow. And as you can see there, it's running a little bit more wet than what it was. And my water level is about 1 inch down from the top. with the gate valve, you truly set it where you want it and forget about it. You don't, as long as you're not adding something to your tank, it's going to make it over skim, or oils on your hands to make it under skim, or like when I use red slime remover on the tank, I had to shut it down. There's no way I could run the skimmer. It just blew over the top. So, but other than that, you with the ATO, you just never think about it. You come back maybe every month or two and clean out. That's it. Love it.